It'll be the Junior Saloon Car Championship next up, their second race of the weekend. Yesterday we saw Harry Higton take the first ever win of his racing career. Started from pole. He's on pole again for this race as well. This grid set by the second quickest time recorded by each driver in qualifying. Harvey Dent and rookie Connor Duncan completed the podium yesterday. They'll all be aiming for success in this next 15 minutes plus 1 lap race, a slightly longer race for the JSCC. We'll hear from some of the drivers then in a moment. We caught up with some of them in the paddock yesterday.
Right, welcome down to Parc Fermé. Race 1 was full of action. Of course, we've got race 2 coming. Let's just grab Scott Bigger from the Junior Saloons. He's going to try and run away, but I'm not going to let that happen. Scott, race 1 full of drama.
Yeah, started off really well. They're all very, very good off the line. It's normally that sort of, first race meeting, a lot of rookies, but they all did really very well. I think as sort of tiredness started to set in, you saw a couple of little mistakes here and there, but they were all very, very good. We were all very proud of them.
Now, your job, of course, one of the organisers with the Junior Saloons. What do you have to do post-race?
First step is get everyone's footage. We have championship standard cameras. They're called racekeeper cameras. They face front and rear. And all we have to do is take the SD card out, and then we have everyone's footage from every perspective.
Is that in case somebody's like, right, somebody bumped me, I want to have a chat with them?
Yeah, it gets rid of all that, oh, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. Completely none of that. It all goes to our clerk of the course, Vicky, and she just looks through everything and goes, we've got everyone's point of view now, and then if we need to, we get drivers and parents in as well to discuss it with them.
But that doesn't happen very often, does it, Scott?
Very rarely, very rarely. They're all very well behaved most of the time, and when they do make mistakes, they are usually mistakes. It's never sort of a, shoving people off the track. It is normally they've braked a little bit late, or they've been a bit enthusiastic going somewhere.
Well, it's been an incredible grid, and it's going to be for race 2 as well, so I better let you get all those in, hadn't I? Because you've got a job and a half to do. Not much time to go. It is almost time for race 2 of the Junior Saloon Car Championship. So let's hand back to your commentator, Dave Goddard, to take you through the action.
Good to hear from the organising side of things there. Plenty of people very busy in the paddock looking after these young racers. Junior Saloon cars, if you've not seen them before, 14 to 17-year-old drivers in identical Citroën Saxo VTRs. Now, 11 of the top 15 in this last year's championship have moved on to other things this year, including the dominant championship winner Charlie Hand. He's moved on into the Brick Car Trophy with a Renault Clio. So we will see a new champion this year. But it was Harry Higton, who yesterday showed complete dominance in the first race of the weekend. He won by over 10 seconds. Now, one make racing, of course, it means that results are down to the skills of the driver. It was a very impressive, very dominant drive from Harry, the son of long-time saloon racer David Higton. Harvey Dent took second place, a returnee from last year. And 3 rookies followed them. Connor Duncan from Scotland, car 41. Then was Irishman Dara Flock, the karting graduate, in 4th place, and Maximus Hall, another newcomer, rounded out the top 5. The top 10 completed by Travis Chapman, Oliver Cossum, Jacob Heap, Jacob Baldry and Jamie Good. We saw all of them race at some point last year. There was disappointment for Jamie Petters. His car let him down, sadly, the 322. He was the rookie champion last year. And we also lost CJ Morgan, which brought out a red flag towards the end of yesterday's race, so hoping for better fortunes here. Also, Gabriel Doyle-Parfait, one of our sorry if I've mispronounced that, Gabriel Doyle-Parfait had a bit of misfortune as well. As he was coming into pits at the end of the race, his car caught fire, so hopefully they've been able to salvage that car and repair for today. The grid, as we say, set by the second quickest time by each driver in the qualifying session yesterday. So it's Harry Higton on pole alongside Harvey Dent. The second row, Travis Chapman and Jack Rodell. Jack finished at the back in yesterday's race, had to make a pit stop with a problem. Max Hall and Dara Flock are on row 3, then Connor Duncan and Oliver Cotton row 4. The 5th row, Jamie Good and 871 Jensen Bell. Jacob Heap and CJ Morgan on row 6, then Adam Parker and Sandro Ballesteros, the Spanish-born youngster, on row 7. Row 8, Zach Palmer and Harry Smith. The 9th row, Jacob Baldry and Jamie Petters. Been a slightly disappointing weekend for Jamie so far, looking for more fortune, better fortune here. Row 10, Adam Harding and Jack James, the winner of the JSCC Scholarship. The 11th row, Gabriel Doyle-Parfait. I think he took part in the scholarship but decided to give the season a go anyway, even though he wasn't the scholarship winner. Starts alongside Riley Price. Luke Scrooby and Charlie Constable on row 12. Charlie ended up in the gravel trap at Club Corner in yesterday's race, unfortunately. Row 13, Ben Carter and Kieran Roberts. The 14th row, Joel Ryan and Oscar Dix. And the final row, the leading lady of the series, Cole Lynch and Alexander Mostov, completes the grid. Identical Citroën Saxo VTRs, 1600cc. It should be a very close competitive race indeed. There's the scholarship winner, 53, Jack James, the Londoner. Most of these drivers making the move up from karting or from junior racing on the short ovals as well. No Jensen Bell, 871, is an ex-oval man. The exception, interestingly, being Harry Hicton. Came into JSCC last year having never raced anything before. Start of his second season, pole and a win straight out of the box, and a second pole here. This is going to be very close and competitive. There'll be a lunch break after this of just over half an hour, we hope. We'll resume at about 2:05. The young guns just warming their tyres. So pole position, it is the red and blue car of Harry Hicton, number 46, the black and orange car of Harvey Dent alongside. Row 2, Travis Chapman in the Jeekins race preparation car, the white and purple machine, and the grey car of Jack Brodell, hoping for better fortune today. Row 3 is Max Hall, number 93, in the blue and yellow car, alongside number 22, Dara Flock, the young Irishman, in the reactive welding sponsored car. Row 4 is Connor Duncan, number 41, with the St George's Cross on the roof. That's another Jeekins prepared car, starting alongside Oliver Cottam, the bright pink and blue car. Last few cars moving to light back, the luminous green machine, 78 Kieran Roberts, that is. Number 11, that's Oscar Dix. The grey car there with the pink wheels, that's Cole Lynch. Hoping to follow in the footsteps of the likes of Chloe Grant, Arwen Graham, Ashley Gregory, Katie Milner, some of the leading ladies of this series over the years. Last car into line, Alexander Mostov at the back. Looks like we've got the all clear. 15 minutes plus 1 lap. So when the clock goes down to 0, then the last lap ball goes out. There's the green flag at the back of the grid from our marshals. And we are ready to rock and roll with the second race of the weekend for the Junior Saloon Car Championship. Revs are up. Waiting for the red lights to go out. And away they go. Good start by Harry Hicton from pole position. Good getaway by Harvey Dent. Nice and steady in the midfield. Who's going to get the advantage into Abbey for the first time? It's side by side. Looks like Harvey Dent's got the inside line, and he'll take the lead. Jack Rudall up into third place. And the 77 of Travis Chapman is fourth. Harvey Dent has just about got the inside line as they head down to Village. And somebody up, oh, Charlie Constable again. He went off into the gravel in yesterday's race. The steering is broken. There's been contact there. And once again, Charlie Constable is out. You can see there he's not going any further. The steering's broken. So it's Dent that leads from Hicton, Ruddell, Chapman. Cottam is up to fifth. More contact. Jensen Bell clips the back of somebody. I think that was Dara Flock, possibly. They've survived that. They keep it going. Down towards Stowe for the first time. That's allowed half a dozen cars to break away, and Harry Hicton up the inside into Stowe corner. He's going to take the lead away, I think, on the inside. Yes, he's done it. Harry Hicton into the lead once again, and up into third place is Travis Chapman in the white and purple number 77 car there. Side by side for fourth, Oliver Cottam making a move up the outside. He could take fourth place away at Club Corner. He's done so, lifting a wheel there. He gets ahead of Jack Riddell. Then it's Dara Flock, the Irish karting graduates. 93 Max Hall is next, then CJ Morgan, the pink car. Failed to finish yesterday. Side by side, Jamie Petters and Adam Harding, the 322 and 333. Flock attacking the number 9 of Jack Riddell as they come over the line. 3 and 4 abreast further back. Jack James on the attack there in the midfield, the scholarship winner. There's a yellow flag there at Abbey, though, with Charlie Constable's stranded car, I would imagine. Have we lost anybody else in there? Sandro Ballesteros has dropped to the back of the field, so he may have been involved in some contact there. There's a spin there at Village in the background and a collision. Trying to identify who that is. Somebody spun and got hit. Another car goes off. The car that spun is Riley Price, number 17, we can see there. I think someone clipped him as they went past. He's got it going in. I can't see any major damage. Not sure who the other cars involved there were. Charlie Constable's car being retrieved by the JCB. He's out of the race. Not a successful opening weekend for him, sadly. The Oryx competition car. Here come your leaders up towards Club Corner, and Harvey Dent's having a look there for the lead, but Harry Hicton holds him off. Travis Chapman third. Oliver Cossum having a good run in fourth place. Most experienced man coming into this season, into his third season in Junior Saloons, as three wide further back. Max Hall on the inside, Jack Ravel in the middle, and Dara Flock was caught on the outside. Hall has got through, makes up 2 places in one move. Good driving by one of our rookies. CJ Morgan and Jensen Bell are behind them. First 4 have broken away slightly. Here's another battle further back coming through between... Oh, and into the gravel, that's Riley Price. Well, he recovered from his spin, but has now parked it in the gravel. I think that might be... Is that at Stowe? I think it is. The marshals are going to try and push him back out of the gravel. Poor old Riley Price, not a happy day for him. Max Hall driving like a Mini 7 through there, sideways almost through the link. There's a battle further back in the order. The grey car of Jamie Good ahead of Jacob Baldry and Adam Parker. It's Harry Hicton still with the lead, chased by Harvey Dent. First 4 breaking away. Second race of the weekend for the Junior Saloon cars, but the safety car is coming out. Safety car is coming out. I would suspect that's for Riley Price. Have we lost anybody else around the circuits? Can't see anybody on the timing screen that may have lost it. I think Gabriel Doyle-Parfait has hit some problems somewhere. He's had a spin. He was possibly the car that clipped Riley Price when he spun at Village. Yes, there's Gabriel, and he's missing the front bumper, so damage to the front end. He's had some contact somewhere. I would guess that he hit Riley Price. That's a great shame. He'll be heading for the pits. It's over 10 minutes of the race to go, so we should get Riley Price's car cleared and gets back to green flag racing fairly soon. The Kia safety car leading them round. Harry Hicton was looking to break away, but he'll have to stall his efforts here to get clear of Harvey Dent. Keeping their tyres warm behind the safety car. One question asked by Andy Nichols on YouTube: are Junior Saloons using the Saxo because it's the best car or because it's the regulations? It is the regulation. They've always been identical cars. When the series first started, it was known as Saxmax many years ago, and they've stuck with the Saxo VTR 1600cc ever since. One car that's struggled a bit so far is Connor Duncan. He's down in 14th place on the podium yesterday. Looking to recover here. Getting ready to go racing again then. The hazard has been cleared by the look of things, and we are ready to go green once again. Harry Hicton looking to pull away on the restart. Here we go. That's closed the field up behind. You can see the first 4 had broken clear of Max Hall in number 93, but he's back with them now. Solid line of Saxos into Abbey for the first lap of the restart. 8.5 minutes of the race to go. There's CJ Morgan. Failed to finish yesterday, a bit squirrely there through Abbey. I think he's held it together though. Gabriel Parfait into the pits. Car caught fire yesterday and front end damage, forcing him pitwards today. Not a great weekend for the Oryx competition team. Leaders coming down towards the hanger straight once again. Hickton, Dent, Chapman, Cotton, Hall, and Flock in sixth. Towards Stowe. Are there any moves going to be made here? Harvey Dent looking to have his dander up in this one. He pulled clear very slightly of Travis Chapman on this restart. Down towards Club. Harvey Dent's having a look here. Can he get the inside line away into Club corner? No, not once. A little bit of a lock up there from Oliver Cotton, the pink and blue car in fourth place. He's got Max Hall on his tail. There's Flock in the active welding car, just ahead of Jack Riddell. A better run for the Wheatley Motorsports man this time. Had to make a pit stop and finish at the back yesterday. CJ Morgan didn't get that far. He stopped on the track at Abbey and brought out the red flag, unfortunately, in yesterday's race. Better fortunes from him here, as Oliver Cotton is chased hard by the Westbourne Motorsport car of Max Hall. Towards Village. For the sixth time, Dent has done the fastest lap of the race, 1:24.103. Gabriel Parfait has rejoined from the pits, minus his front bumper. Just cleared up the damage to the front of that, make sure nothing else is going to fall off. His debut weekend has been one to forget, sadly. Harry Hickton signalling out of the window there to Harvey Dent. Not sure what he was pointing at there. Dent on his tail. Sure they both know what it means. Through to Vale. Can Harvey Dent make a move here at Club? No, he's not close enough this time. This is great stuff from Harry Hickton, but he's not been able to pull away as much as he had yesterday. Obviously, that was hindered by the safety car. Max Hall on the tail of Oliver Cotton. Sixth behind him is Dara Flock. Then we've got Jack Riddell in seventh. They pulled away slightly from CJ Morgan, who's next, Jensen Bell and Adam Parker rounding out the top 10. We lost any further cars. Apart from Riley Price, just Charlie Constable who had that contact on the first corner. Further down the order, there's Jack James, a scholarship winner, being chased by Harry Smith in number 10, and the 36 of Joel Ryan in the Hosin sponsored car. Bunched up in the midfield here. Gabriel Parfait a lap down in there with them. Jack James a bit sideways through there, over the curbs and onto the tarmac runoff area. It's a slight mistake there, bit of arm twirling. Max Hall making a move meanwhile for fourth place on the inside of Oliver Cotton. Cotton started well yesterday and then fell back. He'll be hoping to avoid a repeat of that. He could lose fourth place here into Stowe Corner. And yes, Hall has got through. It's a great debut weekend by Max Hall. Top rookie yesterday was the number 41 of Connor Duncan. He's only 11th at the moment. Jamie Good has dropped down the places on that lap as well. All with a bit of a lock-up. And off the inside there, Jack Riddell came from a long way back against Dara Flock and wallop. They make contact there through Club Corner. Flock goes off wide. I hope that hasn't broken the steering on the Irishman's car. Yeah, he must have done. He's pulling over. I think that broke the steering on the 22 car, and he is out of the race. Dara Flock, they seem to clip wheels there coming through Club Corner. We'll look at that again. Yes, Riddell up the inside, came from a long way back. There's the contact, and that, yes, will have broken something in the steering of the 22 car. Let's hope that Jack Riddell has survived that. The wing mirror hanging off his car. The wing itself hanging off. He might get the black and orange flag for that. Poor old Jack Riddell, misfortune yesterday. And he might be called into the pits again here to take that wing in place. CJ Morgan's got ahead of Oliver Cotton there. Behind him, Jensen Bell. So don't tell me Cotton's sliding down the order again. It's all happening here in this second race of the weekend for the Junior Saloon Car Championship. Harry Hickton's now done the fastest lap, 1:23.924. There you can see the damage to Jack Riddell's car. I'm surprised that hasn't punctured the tyre as well. He came from a long way back attacking into Club corner there. I think he took Dara Flock a bit by surprise, and as Flock came back round the outside, Riddell couldn't turn him back in time, and that's why they touched. Flock's out of the race. Riddell is damaged. Look as he comes through here, I couldn't see a black and orange flag. First three breaking away from Max Hall now. Travis Chapman, a steady run in third place. Travis was 26th in the points chart last year. Side by side there, the 13 of Luke Scrooby on the inside. Scrooby-Doo, as he's nicknamed, battling with the 17. It's Riley Price has got going again after his trip into the gravel. A couple of laps down though. Scrooby-Doo in one of the numerous Jeekins family prepared cars. They've moved into this series from Rallycross. Just over 2 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Don't forget, when the clock goes to 0, that's when the last lap board goes out, not the checkered flag. Going into the closing stages then. Here come your leaders. Harry Hickton heading for a double, or is he? What can Harvey Dent and Travis Chapman do? It's between these three, I would say, now for the victory. Max Hall in fourth. There's Riddell. He's fought his way back up into fifth, and that was a move by CJ Morgan there on Oliver Cottam. They're having a good scrap. So are these two. 871 Jensen Bell. 41 of Connor Duncan. Looking for his second podium. He may have left it too late though. 90 seconds plus 1 lap left on the clock. The race was red flagged slightly early yesterday. Harry Hickton a little bit sideways there. He doesn't need to push too hard here. Here's a scrap further back. That's Jamie Good, racer and Cadet Marshall in number 30, with Adam Harding behind him. Hoping to salvage something from this race for Oryx competition. He's got Jack James in the scholarship car behind. Down the Hanger Straights, Harry Hickton. Can he hang on in front for a double win? Dent's done the fastest lap that time through, 1:23.884. No, he's not finished yet, Harvey Dent, the man from Margate in Kent. Harry Hickton from Hampshire. Travis Chapman in third, the man from Bristol. He's closing on Dent. Now this is exactly what Harry Hickton wants, because if Chapman closes, which he is doing, he'll keep Harvey Dent busy. As they cross the line, the clock hadn't gone down to 0, so still no last lap board. Over the line they come. So last lap will be next time around. Just a few seconds early there for the last lap board. As I was saying there, the more Chapman closes, the harder it'll make Harvey Dent work to defend second place, and that'll allow Harry Hickton to get away. And a lock up there for Dent coming out of Village, and this is Chapman's chance. He's going through into second. Well, never mind keeping Harvey Dent busy, he's taken him for second place. Superb stuff. Max Hall on his own in fourth, and then the battle for fifth between Riddell, Morgan and Cottam is heating up again. There they are in the background. Morgan's gone ahead now, then Cottam. Riddell in the car with the loose wing fighting back, but Harry Hickton's been able to pull away. Dent back up the inside into the right and Stowe retakes second place. This is classic one-make saloon racing. Hickton's got away. He's heading for win number 2 of his weekend and his career. Never won a race before this weekend. Harvey Dent now hanging on to second place. Can he hang on for one more lap? See the last lap board, there it is, the yellow board as they come onto the straights. So with their signal to launch one last attack. Harry Hickton leads by 2.2 seconds. These two nose to tail. They're clear by nearly 4 seconds of Max Hall in fourth place. A great run by the top rookie this weekend. Another lock-up from Harvey Dent. He seems to struggle with the Village corner there, and he's going to lose second place again. Chapman goes through. That's much earlier this time. He got him at the link last time through. Well, Harry Hickton's heading for the win. Max Hall on his own in 4th, and the battle for 5th headed by CJ Morgan. It's all about this battle for 2nd place. They're on the last lap now. Chapman weaving about down the Hanger Straights. Here they come into the right-hander and Stowe. Dent up the inside, he'll do it again. Right on the brakes there. It's going to be side by side through Stowe Corner. It looks like the 58's just got his nose in front. No, Chapman back ahead on the exit up Vale. Good stuff from Travis Chapman. It's going to be a win for Harry Hickton. He's going to complete his double, 2 poles, 2 wins. But who's going to be second? Is it going to be Chapman or Harvey Dent? They come round the final corner. Harry Hickton up towards the checkered flag. He takes the victory, and Travis Chapman comes home in 2nd place. Dent 3rd. Harry Hickton punches the air in delights. 2 pole positions, 2 race victories, and a clear lead in the championship. What a weekend for Harry Hickton. He'd never even won a motor race before coming into this weekend. 4th place goes to Max Hall. The battle for 5th is topped by CJ Morgan ahead of Jack Riddell, Duncan and Cottam. Adam Parker 9th, 10th is Jensen Bell. This battle for 14th coming through. Jack James takes 14th place ahead of Adam Harding, and the rest of them through. Jamie Petter's down in that battle as well. That's quite a disappointing weekend for last year's rookie champion. Retired yesterday and only 21st today. Confirm the full results in a few moments' time. Well done, Harry Hickton. He's the hero of the hour. His dad, David, long-time club-level saloon car racer, will be overjoyed with Harry this weekend. And he certainly marked himself out as a favourite for this year's Junior Saloon Car Championship. Head to the pits then and we'll confirm the results. Harry Hickton the winner by just under 2.8 seconds ahead of Travis Chapman, who beat Harvey Dent to the line by less than half a second. Max Hall taking a fine 4th. The battle for 5th topped by CJ Morgan ahead of Jack Riddell, and Connor Duncan coming through the field for 7th. He was delayed on the opening lap. Oliver Cottam has to be content with 8th. Then Adam Parker and Jensen Bell completing the top 10. 3:03 of Zach Palmer was next home ahead of Jacob Heap, Jacob Baldry, Jack James, in 14th ahead of Adam Harding. Behind them was Jamie Good and Harry Smith, Ben Carter, Kieran Roberts, Joel Ryan. A disappointed Jamie Petters in 21st. 22nd for Luke Scrooby. Then Sandro Ballesteros, Cole Lynch, Oscar Dix, Alex Mostav. And a lap down after he's off, Riley Price and Gabriel Parfait after a pit visit. We lost Dara Flock and Charlie Constable. Let's head down to Ian in Parc Fermé to talk to our race winner.
Welcome down to Parc Fermé, everybody. This man, he's made it a pair of wins this weekend, hasn't he, Harry? What can I say about that? That was a little bit more pressure this time.
Yeah, definitely a bit harder. I feel like I got on some better laps yesterday without the pressure, but I feel like I only just about did enough.
Safety car comes out, doesn't it? Kind of throws you out your rhythm a bit, bunches everybody back up, and you've got to defend.
Yeah, safety car coming back out threw me off a bit. First safety car start, need to work on everything. But no, I think I did enough. Kept out in front, so yeah, I'm happy.
Perfect weekend, huh? Perfect weekend.
Perfect.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. Wonderful stuff. We've got Travis Chapman over here and Harvey Dent. Let's have a quick word with him as well. He seemed to be locking up, didn't he, quite a bit for the last few laps as well. Harvey, congratulations. It's another podium for you. Did notice you started to lock up a little bit close to the end of the race there.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure. It sort of felt like the brakes were starting to go, but I think it was more, I pushed so hard at the start. I got the fastest lap trying to catch Harry. He's such a mega driver, and I think I just warned them, and the tyres as well. It felt like everything went near the end there, and luckily Travis got me there. Unluckily for me, but luckily for him, he got me. But yeah, it was still a good fun race, and the fastest lap it really helped.
I think you guys are going to form quite the battle this season, aren't you?
Yeah, it's been really good so far, me and Harry, and obviously Travis was there last race, but he just fell back a bit at the end. He had a little incident, but this trio could become a thing this year.
Do you know something? My producer just said in my ear that we look quite similar.
Do we?
I mean, you're about 30 years
Come on,
younger
the
than
chat
me,
can say, do we look the same?
Do we look the same? No, he's far better looking than me. Well done. Travis, wow, that was something, wasn't it, out there? You managed to get him at the end.
Yeah, I thought I left it too late. I couldn't quite catch him, but he must have made a small mistake, got in the toe, and yeah, made it work.
I mean, it was just action. But what are you two going to do about him in front?
I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to just refrain from fighting each other and try and catch him.
Fantastic. Look, great way to start the season, huh?
Yeah.
Congratulations, fantastic stuff. Right, there's still a lot of action to bring you here at Silverstone. Total of 14 races. So I'm going to hand back to your commentator, Dave Goddard. He's going to tell you what is coming up this afternoon.